Welcome to your Money Monday.
Are you doing consistent market updates explaining exactly what the market is doing to your buyers and sellers? And are you positioning yourself as the go-to resource for all the true facts of what's going on in the local marketplace? Hey, I'm Rich Motts. Welcome to Money Monday, session 159. I've talked so many times about why you must do market updates and do video on market updates. It's a no-brainer. Some of my friends have made over $125,000 in gross commission from their very first market update video, and are continuing to rock it out and make tons of money from it. So it's just not about making money though, folks. It's about being that resource and supplying people what they really need and want. And buyers and sellers need to know what's going on in the marketplace. You might start out with market share of companies. And you know, if your company's the number one in marketplace, it's a good place to start. If you're not, maybe you don't start there. So, you know, in this case, looking at the real estate market here in Stark County, and you see Cutler's the number one. It's a good thing. Then let's look at the average sale price. There's an increase of 14% over last year, which is over $22,000. So that's pretty awesome. So that's the latest in average price comparing this May to last May. So it's up over $22,000 average. And then year to date, there's a 7% increase, and it's about $156,000 average compared to $145,000 last year. So that's just a little bit more than $10,000, as you can see there. Almost $11,000, $10,835. Then you look at the average market time. It's actually down 10%. It was 51 days last year. This year it's 46 days, which is 5 days faster than last year, and that's May compared to May last year. Then year-to-date market time, you can see was 60 last year, and it's 54 this year, which is a 10% decrease, which is 6 days faster. Then let's look at the type of financing that homes are selling. This is important to know for both buyers and sellers to see, you know, what buyers are going to be in the marketplace for your home, and for buyers to know who they're competing with. So first of all, we look at conventional. Conventional is number one, and there's actually a 4% increase in conventional financing over last year. Then we look at number two is cash. There's actually been 11% decrease in cash compared to last year. And then the third source of financing is actually FHA, and it comes in at about 100, so just right under, really close to cash for once. But typically it's been conventional number one, cash number two, FHA number three, then VA. And actually VA, there's been a 4% increase, about 27 transactions went VA this year. Then let's look how many days on market it's taken for the majority of homes to sell. I love this graph here because it actually shows in the first 30 days, the big column there is when most of the homes are selling. So you can clearly see that the buyers would then know, okay, I gotta be on the ball and get out there, and sellers know, man, my house might go lightning quick. So the first 30 days is the huge bar here, and it's actually nearly 55% of all homes sold in the first 30 days on the market. That's pretty awesome, big number. In second place, 31 to 60 days, actually, about 22% of all homes sold in the first 31 to 60 days. Then, of course, in third place, from 61 to 90 days, the homes selling, a little less than 8% of all homes took 61 to 90 days to sell. We look at new listings in Stark County. They're actually up 9.1% compared to last May, and then year to date they're up a little bit more than 5%. And you can clearly see that the pending sales then are just eating up the new listings like crazy, because the pending sales for this May were up over 20%. And you can see how high of a spike it is in the graph right here. And then year to date, it's almost 10%, 9.8% is where that's coming into year to date over last year. So, you know, 20% more than last May, and then 10% more than last year is what the pending sales are actually at. Closed sales then are pretty flat because of the amount of inventory we have, but closed sales were up about 2.3% for May. Now the inventory of homes for sale is the huge, you know, eye-opening moment of our marketplace, and it's been for a few years. So we're down to 868 listings in Stark County right now, which is well under 20% less than last year. Man, like 30% less than the year before, and like 45% less than 2017 cumulatively. So that's crazy numbers there. So you can see how low the inventory of homes in Stark County for sale right now are. Then we look at the month's supply of homes, which is a very crucial economic factor that we need to look at here. And we're down to a 2.2 month supply. It's a historically lowest month supply ever. So in other words, if all the homes on the market, nothing else came on the market, all the homes would be gone within 2.2 months because of the buyer demand right now. So that's 24% less than last year as far as a month's supply of homes for sale. And you can see, again, it's at the lowest point, like ever in history in Stark County. This is clear from 2005, this chart goes from. So, bam, that's really crazy. So the month supply, you have to remember, is, you know, between 1 to 5 months, it's a seller's market, and we're in appreciation. So that's where we're at. We're at 2.2 now. We're deep into that seller's market. For it to be a normal, even market, which would be the normal, 5 to 6 months you would need. So we're far away from that. And some people are funny and they think it's still a buyer's market. It's not. It would take 6+ months inventory for it to be a buyer's market, as you can see there. Now nationally, they're saying, boy, things are coming back, you know, we're up to 4.2 month inventory, okay? But not Stark County, folks. We're down at 2.2. I mean, Stark, Summit, Tusk, Carroll, they're all really low like that. So our demand and our inventory is much lower than nationally that you're hearing out there. So don't be fooled. Again, you can see Stark County, 2.2 months, lowest in history compared to the 4.2 months nationally. Okay, so you'd want to do a video on all this information and then drive them to your landing page. Like, how much is your home worth in today's market here? They enter their property address, hit go, and it's going to notify you that a free report was sent to them automatically, all customized with your information. If you don't know how to do this, contact me. I'll be glad to help you. So I hope you found this video helpful. And if you need any more information on how to do these market updates, I'm glad to help you folks out. Give me a holler. Okay, I'm Rich Motts, and I will see you next Monday. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day.